Morning, ladies. Welcome to week 5. So this is your bonus card in July, with it being the 5 Thursdays. And again, so I've used the tailored tags dies again here, which I think is it's a really useful one to have. And you will have in your envelope this little circle here so that you can put the reinforcement on there. So I'll just get everything together and then we'll get started. So in your kit, you have your little hearts. These come in red and white. You get loads as well. They're really quite cute. They're in the embellishment section. And then we've got a little bit of glittery baker's twine. Your tiny little reinforcement ring. Just there. So, and your tag. So there's 2 different designs of tags. This is the curvier one, the other one's a straighter one, and they come in 4 different sizes each. So it's a really useful die set. I'm really glad I got it. You've got your pattern paper and then 2 pieces of basic white card base envelope. Again, challenge. If you want to decorate the flap of your envelope and pop it online, that'd be really good to see what you do. Okay, so very simple this week. It is just stamp and stick. So I am going to start with our Bermuda Bay. I'm just looking at, that's one of the cards for next month. Have a stellar birthday. And there's no one like you in the whole universe. I'm really enjoying playing with this. So that starts next week. But there's still time if you do want the kit. Just let me know. So, right, Bermuda Bay. That was in the way of my stamp pads. That's why I had to move it. So, okay, and you can tell I'm rushing because down the road they're having a new drive put in, and I know that's going to be noisy. So I just want to get as many videos done as I can. Before it really starts to be noisy. So we need a happy and the little crosses and the birthday. Okay, so I kept it nice and simple this week. So I'll just get the block. So we'll start with the happy. Ease upside down. Okay, and I'm just going to ink that up with the Bermuda Bay. I mean, you can do it whatever way you want, to be honest. And then there's loads of colours in the designer series paper. This is the Hostess designer series paper that you can buy if you order £150 or more on a single order. You can buy a pack of this, and it's huge. You will be seeing it all over the place because it's so big. Right, so I'm in the middle there. So, ooh, just got a line of ink on there I'm just going to get rid of. So, we do not want smudges. So just down a little bit and towards the top of the tag. Put that on there. Get a little block to do the little crosses. And I'm just going to put them just under the happy. There we go. Clean those off. And then we're going to do the birthday again. I'm lining it up on my grid paper. What I've actually decided to do, which I've seen other people doing, and I don't know why I didn't think of it, I've actually got the whole pad here. So it's not sliding around all over the place like it used to, or like it normally does. So, and this is available, and it actually gives a really good stamping surface. And it is available in the catalogue under accessories. It's quite useful to have the grid paper to line everything. Oh, look, I am inking up blocks left, right and centre today. Right, okay. So, and I'm just going to do this towards the end there. Sort of got the Y in between the T and the H. Okay. There we go. Slightly on a slant there. But I think with these funky fonts you can do that. The sort of it's called modern calligraphy when it's like this, rather than the sort of traditional calligraphy, which is very formal, whereas this is sort of loose and a bit less formal. Right, so okay, right, so I'm just going to get, so I'm just going to put one little heart on the tag, just there, and then to stick this on, what I actually do is I put glue on the tag. Let's use this to pick this up. There we go. So to stick on the little circle, I'm just going to put little dots of glue around the hole. If you don't want to get glue on your paper, it's probably a good idea to get your silicone mats out. This is probably dual wash. Yes, it is. So it's really good though, because your glue just washes off, and it saves you getting spots of glue on your surface. Yeah, I've stored this overnight upside down, so it's just splodging out. Okay. And then pick up your little circle and then just position it over the little hole. There. I'm just dabbing off the excess glue, and I'm just going to put that to one side to dry while I put the rest of the card together. So I haven't stamped the inside. You could perhaps add one of the sentiments from Happiest of Birthdays, or any of the other stamp sets you've got, or you can just put the big happy birthday, or just friend, or whatever, or handwrite something nice. Doing it again, turning over a piece of card I didn't need to turn over. Right, so just going to squidge that around and pop that on the inside. Both these pieces are identical sizes, so you can do it either way. Obviously, if you were going to stamp, I suggest you stamp before you glue it in. And then glue on here as well, just around the outside. So a nice, quick, simple, but packs a punch card today. How did you go on with last week's? Yeah, sorry about the video for that one, because I went off screen, didn't I? But it does show you sort of on the next bit how it works. So, but if anybody's struggling with that, let me know. Sorry. Oh, goodness me. Let me know and I'll re-record. So, there. A bit off this edge there. Right, and I'm just going to pop that on here. Almost looks like you've put a load of tiny weeny strips of card on, doesn't it, this? With those diagonals. There we go. Right, we'll just finish off here. So I've just doubled that up. Your string, I've given you loads more than you need. If you wanted to tie a bow, you could do, but I've just done a little strip showing. So thread your loop through the little hole front to back. It is a tiny hole. There we go. Looks like they've started work down the road, so I'm just about going to get finished before the noise really starts. And they're having their drive paved. And I know it's noisy because when we had ours done, it was noisy. Right, okay, so I'm just going to grab some dimensionals and stick that on. And I'm actually going to use the edges. So I've got some of the edges here. So I'll pop that on. I know that was out of view. Right, and then just using my snips, not the ribbon scissors, I'm just going to chop these sides and stick them on. Put the funky bit in the middle. Waste not, want not, as my mother would say. 2, 3. So this one here. I still remember in horror when a lady took the edges off a whole sheet and put them in the bin. And of course, by the time she'd screwed them up, they weren't usable. I was in a class. I was horrified. Nearly cried. You can't do that to a Yorkshire girl. Right, so I'm just taking the covers off. And positioning it on the front of the card. And then we just need to add the hearts. So I hope you've enjoyed this set of cards. I'm looking forward to August because there's some nice fun cards in. I've actually used some wobblies, which is a first for me. So I'll just position that and then I'll give you a sneak peek of another of the cards from next month. So you need to use your ribbon scissors, Linda. That's what they're for. There we go. And then just scatter your hearts around as you like. You can find them. So sticking with the odd numbers rule, I've given you 5. If you don't want to use all 5 on this card, you don't need to. And I've just popped them on the coloured stripes so they're easier to see. And sort of got them lined up. Just put them where you want. There, and then I think I'll just put another one. I'm going to turn that around because it's upside down. Another one at the bottom here. There we go. How cute is that? So a nice simple card to finish with. And I'll just get out this one. Which I'll just, here it is. Okay, so this is one of the ones for next month. I did rush on my fussy cutting and you can tell, but how cool is this? I'm just loving the fact that she spins. Yeah, it's quite easy to keep me amused. Right, and I've got some sparkles. So on next month you do get the stamp set, which is here. The smoky slates, alcohol pens and a wink of Stella, and I've used the pens we used on the sunflowers, so the in colour pens to colour in. So I just think she's really cute. Right, well that's me for July. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this session and it's got you through all the hot weather. And I'll see you all again soon. Bye.